Today could be the day that your life changes forever. Greetings and welcome to Nathan Isle Official. If you've never seen my face in a video before, actually, quick question, just out of curiosity. If this is the first time you've ever seen my face in a video, why are you here? How did you get here? How exactly did you find this video, and what compelled you to click on it? I am just curious. I've never really stopped to think about that. I say that every time, but I never really think about, every now and then someone new is just gonna stumble across this for no reason at all. I came here to talk about media. There was one specific thing, but the reason I'm making this in the afternoon is because two other things happened. First and foremost, I was watching, I was going to say new, but it's not new anymore. There's a show on Hallmark Channel called The Way Home, and it's over. It must have been love, but it's over now. And it's something that I'd recommend anyone. It's worth watching. It's not necessarily action-filled. There is some action, but it's definitely a drama. I mean, it's Hallmark Channel. You know what you're getting, but it is very intriguing. Is it perfect? No. Do I love every character? No. There are some questions that were left unanswered. I'm hearing a lot of things online that they were supposed to have another season and they were canceled suddenly, and so they tried to basically squeeze two seasons into one, which makes perfect sense, especially considering the way some of those final episodes were edited. A lot of jumps, a lot of jumping around. But overall, basically The Way Home, it's a series about a family in Canada, I believe. Yeah. And they discover that the pond by the house has magic time travel abilities, and it starts with the daughter accidentally traveling, 20 years into the past, and now she's going to high school and hanging out with her mom. And it escalates. Because it's 4 seasons, and it's weird that it only happened 3 years ago, because it feels so new. It feels almost too new to be over. But yeah, according to the thing, it only started in 2023, 4 seasons squeezed into 3 years, and it's not enough. It's worth checking out. It's intriguing enough. Honestly, I don't want to tell you too much about it because finding out is the fun part. And there are specific things about it that I love, like especially at the end. There are things you kind of have to piece together, or be brave enough to go online and let the people who watch it way more intensely than you do piece it together and explain it to you. But there are some things that oh my god, this is the greatest moment in television history. It's so great that this happened for this character. And there are other times when you're like, wish this had been done better. I mean, if you look hard enough, I'm sure anyone can find anything to hate about anything if you're legitimately looking for things to hate. Trust me, I know. It's easy for me to find something to hate about anything. Like, I'm reviewing Power Rangers shows, and, half of the shows, everything in my top 5 I kind of loved, but, and if it's all of them, well, the top 4, maybe not. Well, my top 5, because there's a 5th one that I haven't reviewed yet. But the point is, there are some 5 series that I've watched where I can just turn my brain off and enjoy the fucking hell out of this. But it's because I'm actively looking for reasons why this is bad and not as good that I can find complaints. Life is like that sometimes, and so I feel like it's kind of the same thing with The Way Home. It's sure if you're actively looking for a reason to hate it, you will find plenty. But if you allow yourself the opportunity to just experiencing it and just feel it, there's a lot of good things about that show. And that's something I relate to a little too strongly, because I know one issue I've had that I have worked extensively on in therapy is the fact that you can't go back. And I think that's half the reason why this is so impactful to me, because it's literally they're going back in time to change things, to fix things, not realizing that technically they already did, and it's something that we learn along the way. Which is that what has been will always be. They go back in time to stop something, only to realize that them going back in time is what caused it in the first place. I feel like I said too much, and I'm just saying it's definitely worth checking out. You don't have to sit through all 4 seasons, but at least finish season 1. And if you don't want to watch after that, that's fine. I think it's worth sitting through. Best show ever made? No. One of the most interesting time travel shows I've ever seen? Hell yeah. There's another one that was on Disney Channel a few years back. What's it called? Sulphur Springs. I think The Secret of Sulphur Springs also tackles the time travel aspect. I don't think they did as well. The acting wasn't quite as top tier, but it was still an intriguing storyline nonetheless. Had some fun moments. Ended on a horrible cliffhanger, whereas I feel like I feel like maybe we shouldn't compare, but sometimes these are two different things, made by two different networks, but I feel like they're both emotionally satisfying. I feel like one of them slightly delivers on the promise a little bit more, even though it does drag out some of these plots a little too long, in my opinion. But still, it's worth seeing. And 2 other things that I watched. One of them, if you've never seen Red vs. Blue, what are you doing with your life? Like, legitimately, this thing. I'd be shocked if I ever met a human who I'm like, hey, have you seen Red vs. Blue? And they're like, no. I mean, I haven't met them yet, but I know they exist, and well, here's the thing. I looked it up, and it says Red vs. Blue first started in 2003. I don't remember the day I first looked at it. I want to say 2009 or 10, maybe even 11. I'll say 9. We'll split the difference. We'll say 10. Someone showed me a clip, and I was like, oh, that's hilarious. And next thing I know, I'm marathoning the whole thing. And then I spend about 10 years like, oh, every time there's a new season, here's an excuse to marathon everything again, and so that I'm up to date again on the new season. I didn't do that this time. And I say this time because, according to the data I looked at, Red vs. Blue ended in 2021. And I do remember watching that in what was supposed to be the finale and deciding, like, okay, that's it. We're done. And even though it hurt to say goodbye, I was okay never going back. And I didn't. But then something popped up, a movie, and apparently came out in 2024 and was technically released as a season. I didn't see them as episodes. I watched it as one full complete movie, and it was amazing, and I'm grateful that they did go back and make it. I think it's a much better goodbye than the one we got originally. And shit, man, shit had me crying. If you had told me back in 2000, whenever, when I first saw that first really dumb, stupid episode of this show, that it would be having me in tears one day, I would have thought you crazy. But I felt like it was a very fitting end, and as painful as it is sometimes to say goodbye, I appreciate the, the story they told. And once again, it honestly kind of goes with the whole time travel aspect of these other shows. Like, you can't really change the past, can you? You know, you're just trying the best to make the future better. You know? And holding on and not being able to let go, you end up hurting people you care about even more. And then, I wasn't actually planning to do this, but I also saw Project Hail Mary on my box, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. People have been saying a lot of good things about it. I'm going in here expecting to be disappointed. Thinking, hey, I don't mind wasting 2 hours of my life just to prove someone wrong. And this shit got me. This shit got me. Project Hail Mary is legitimately not only a really decent story, but such an amazingly well put together movie. And I fully enjoyed it, sincerely. Once again, shit had me bringing tears to my eyes, man. Like, what the fuck? That movie had no business being that damn good. But yeah, I'm going somewhere today. And listen, I'm going on an adventure. I'm going to the Museum of Art, Sama. I've been there plenty of times before. It's been like at least 2 or 3 years since the last time, I think. Probably just 2. But, you know, it's a short walk. And it's actually surprisingly cool weather today. I say that it's like gonna hit 90s, but like low 90s with very little to no humidity, which makes a huge fucking difference. I'm like a short walk. Well, long for most humans, short for me. And so, make a short walk to a museum, spend the day meeting a bunch of strangers and just hoping, I guess. Which brings me back to the thing I said at the beginning of this video, which is that, hey, today could be the day that changes your life forever. That's always true of anything you do, anytime you do it. You never know for certain when a choice you make is going to have a lasting, drastic effect on who you are as a person and what you go through. You know, the people that you let in and out of your life. Every choice you make can and potentially will just change your entire future. And I'm going to go deeper into this, and I actually have a letter to my therapist. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next. I've got 3, and all of them will go up eventually, but we'll see which one goes next. But in one of them, I talk about the fact that, hey, there are no guarantees in life. None whatsoever. There's no guarantee things will turn out well. But there's also, you can't live your life with the fear that it won't turn out well, because then you'll just never do anything. So sometimes you just gotta take a risk, take a chance, make a change, and break away. And just go fucking do something. Doesn't matter what, just do something. Whatever it is, just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Because there's always a chance that nothing will change. That I'll walk over there, no one shows up. Hey, I got a little bit of light exercise and wasted 2 hours of my life. But more important, if I don't go, that is a guarantee that nothing will ever change. So first and foremost, I know the people who watched my last video, my last talking video, because hundreds of people watched my Power Rangers video. Thank you for that. But the ones who watched my last talking video, I know I wasn't in a great mood, and I'd be lying if I said I was in a great mood today, but damn, it's amazing how much of a good effect it can have to just cry your eyes out for a little bit. It's like everything just left the body, and I just feel so light and free compared to what I have been for the past week. And I'm ready. I am ready to embrace the future, whatever it holds. We're going out here, we're trying shit, we're doing things. So I'm gonna let you go. Hope you enjoy the rest of your month, because this is my only day off. I just spent the whole morning watching movies, and I'm about to go somewhere and hopefully do something. And then you're probably, you're probably after this not gonna hear from me again until July. But yeah, first and foremost, I'm doing okay. And I might be doing even better tomorrow. You know, I got a lot of issues, but mental health is complicated. Depending, I can't guarantee, I have to do the math on, the long-term implications, because I don't know. I'm definitely thinking about getting back into therapy, because there are times when I legitimately need it. There are a lot of issues with that I have that can't be fixed. You know, it's something that I'm just always gonna be stuck with. And every now and then I'm just gonna have some bad days, and that sucks. But I want you to know, I'm doing okay right now, at least. Don't know how long it'll last, but at least for now, I'm doing just fine. Well, until the next time you see me in a video, however long it is, I hope you have a great day, week, month, year. Take care of yourself, have some fun, and go do something that scares you. Because you never know when today could be the day that changes your life forever.